Hey everybody, this is Dude Long Couch, and welcome to my Let's Play of the Dead Space 2023 remake. This is one we've been waiting for a while. They announced it like 3 years ago, and the feedback has been really good so far. A full-on remake of the original Dead Space game, which I have not played since I think my original Let's Play of Dead Space, which I don't even know how many years ago that was at this point. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games, and apparently they really did it justice with this remake. I'm excited to do this, and this is actually one of the most boring start screens of all time, so I'm not going to waste a ton of time here. Let's just get started. Time to contact point 2 minutes.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kellion.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
We're losing control.
Fuck! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Guys,
Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Johnston, you alright?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit, but better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers, and Singularity Core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
I think Johnston is a brand new character? I don't think she was in the original. Yeah, you may have noted a couple big differences from the original game so far. Namely that Isaac speaks, and also we get to see his face right away. Which is not how the original game was.
Crap, we came down hard.
Having conversations without me.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the shit must have heard that.
Be proud, Jen. You gotta see her one piece.
Hold on, can we go out the other side? Wish I could go a little faster. Hey, there's something on the ground over here. Gonna need whatever that is. Text log. Background request to Zach Hammond from a bunch of X's. Background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on these specialists they sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Wow, they're having like a full-ass conversation while I'm reading this. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world away from his family. When Isaac was born, Paul was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Paul shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. I don't know why that looked like a D to me. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. Oh wow, I'm pretty sure none of this was in the original game. At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership of the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the high ranks. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show that he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years, was promoted to a higher profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychiatrist named Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. The two of them ended up cohabitating until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ishimura. Paul's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Paul's service records remained mysteriously classified by executive order. Unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have are death notices for both Paul and Octavia. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clarke's entire estate, apparently on Octavia's wishes. Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned seem to have been ignored. Since the church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion, though. Kendra Daniels. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darlton swears by her. Apparently she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Wow. So, right off the bat, this is definitely the most 2023-ass game I've ever seen, by them giving you a huge novel-sized block of text to read and having the NPC characters fucking badger you to go with them every fucking 3 seconds while you're trying to read the block of text they have given you, which is probably the most annoying thing that has ever happened in video games, and I despise it. But I'm not going to hold it against this game because, you know, we're just getting started. And I don't think that's going to happen very frequently. It's honestly, it's more hilarious than anything else right now. Because it's so emblematic of what game design is like these days. Yeah, I think all of that is new for this game. The whole backstory with the parents and everything. I mean, I could be very wrong. As I mentioned, the original is one of my favorite games, guys. But it's been a while since I played it. My memory's terrible.
Isaac, guess we better go.
So, you know, don't take my word as gospel about stuff like that. I'm not sure if I can run right now. Oh, we got the objective line, which is actually one of my favorite features in the game.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
The other big problem with this game so far is that they did not bring back Peter Mensa to play this guy, which was a huge mistake. I don't know why they didn't bring back Peter Mensa. All I know is I don't like it. Not that I want to start off, you know, super duper negative or anything, because I actually am quite excited for this game. Most of the reviews have been really good.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Well, that is something we will have to find out for ourselves. But yeah, especially after coming off of the Callisto Protocol, which I just finished yesterday as I'm recording this. And, you know, it was an okay game. Wasn't amazing. Kind of hoping this game will sort of make up for that. A save station here. Oh, we still have to do manual saves.
Someone left in a hurry.
Okay, is this going to be a thing? Because I got to tell you guys,
Where's anybody?
I'm not keen on reading a million text logs out loud.
No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Like, especially while NPCs are trying to talk. Follow the locator to the current objective. Yeah. This was definitely in the original game, and it's probably the best.
Smell that?
Smell what?
Like something died in the air vents. Oh.
Ugh. That doesn't sound pleasant. Yeah, this is probably one of the best innovations in all of video games ever. So let me just see here.
Can you reroute power to the elevator?
If I can figure out why it's down.
So we start out this game with 12
Try
inventory
that security
spaces.
console.
So it's already better than Callisto Protocol. Easily. Yeah, so this is the text log we picked up. Okay, this article is sponsored by CEC's print and publishing division and may not represent the views of the Amazing Universe magazine. Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come
Try that
by.
security console.
Nope, I can't do it. Sorry. Look, we'll just skim this. Look into the stars was nothing new. Enter the Ishimura. Celebrated astrophysicist and inventor of the shock point drive, Hideki Ishimura. Yeah, the ship was named after the guy. Long and storied career. First vessel oversized to utilize the shock point drive. She was created to mine and process asteroids and even small moons with remarkable efficiency. First ship capable of the pioneering scan and
Try that
catch
security
technique.
console.
At 62 years old, Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. Her equipment had been upgraded over the years. Ships like the Ishimura and the dedication of the men and women who crew her that built the Concordance Extraction Corporation to the trusted, dependable resource provider it is today. Great. Yeah, that's basically just a bunch of propaganda anyway. We don't need the propaganda. We know how awesome the Ishimura is.
Isaac, try that security console.
Yep, I'm gonna do it if you'll just shut up for 2 seconds, Hammond.
Something on the floor here. Seth?
Isaac, that damage report.
Something on the floor. What is Isaac talking about? It's a very dark game. Oh, I should probably tell you guys. I did turn off performance mode because I wanted the full graphical fidelity, at least for the first couple parts. I usually start my Let's Plays by turning off performance mode, and then if it gets, you know, kind of hard to play or it just feels crappy, I'll normally turn it on later. But especially for the intros, I like to see the full visual acuity that the game is capable of. I don't see what Isaac was talking about on the floor, though. Whatever.
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, I got it from power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Oh, that's brutal.
Daniels, get the doors open!
Get out of there!
Hands on the door!
Okay, now we can run. Which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm doing it! Ah! Just like I remember it. Wonder where that dude is. Oh no, I can't stop yet. How am I supposed to take my loot? Cut off their limbs. I was half expecting them to add in something new to that whole sequence there. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. But I think that plays out pretty much exactly the same as the original game. Alright, so here's our bread and butter, guys. This is the plasma cutter. This is what it's all about. And now we can fight back. These undead bastards. Standard issue CEC mining tool. Fires precision shots to slice through most materials. Aim, primary fire, rotate projectiles. Yep. Just like the doctor ordered. Alright. Yep, so we can punch, and now we can stomp. Awesome. This is all we need for the whole game right here. One plasma cutter, and a stomp. I wish I could tell where this guy is. We should probably go try and help him. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a fool's errand. Oh, hi. Sorry, bro. I was busy looking around trying to figure out where you were. Okay. Now, for some reason, my muscle memory wants me to hit right bumper for the stop, but right bumper is the punch. The stop is on right trigger. I'm not sure why. I don't remember what the button actually was in the original game. Like if it was actually the bumper or if it's something else that's making me feel that way. Oh shit. That got me a little bit. Whoa, did you see that? I think that body just disappeared and then spawned back in. I wonder if that's like a memory saving trick or something. Activate? What is this?
Security request retrieved.
All logs tutorials.
We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Huh. So this is like an audio log that you don't pick up. You just have to walk up and interact with it. Strange, but okay. Okay. A med pack has been added to the inventory. Use it to immediately restore health. And that's on the B button. Got it. We can also take a look at our inventory. And here be that. Oh, you know what? This is actually another big improvement over the original game. One thing I do clearly remember is how useless the maps were in the original game. Because they tried to do it really cool. Like, they tried to do, like, these 3D maps that had, like, elevation and all these, like, helpful features. But in practicality, they were, like, impossible to read. Just impossible to, like, parse and understand. At least for me. And it looks like they actually simplified it for this game. Which I think was smart.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Jen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Radio. Our first real objective, guys. Get the tram running. Replace the damaged tram and find the data board. See all the current objectives and select one to track in the menu. Which tab would that be? The missions tab. Why is this one already filled in? A broken tram car is blocking the whole system. Fortunately, it made it to tram repair, but I need to get it off the tracks. Okay, so to me this looks like it's already completed, but I guess that little green fill-in indicates that that's the current one we're on. Because we definitely haven't done that yet. Tram tunnel. Alright, so this right here is why I love this game. Look at this. Okay, that tells me that's where we need to go for the main objective. And that means that I go in the other directions. There's where we are going to throw the board when we get it. But for now, let's pop off in this direction. See what kind of trouble we can get into. This game definitely has, like, absolutely amazing graphics. It's very dark. The lighting is, like, unreal Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs. Yep. Cut off limbs, kill enemies quickly. Dismember enemies to slow them down. So just like the original game, they tell you about the limb thing about 8 different times. That hasn't changed. They really, really want to make sure that you get the memo. I don't trust you at all. Yep. Corpses may drop additional items after being stomped. Yes, indeedy. Thank you very much. What the hell is this? Maintenance bay, cargo hall storage. Is this like a power reroute thing? Maintenance bay. So I guess we can only have power to one thing at a time? I want to go in the maintenance bay right now. So if I turn that on, does that mean that I can't go back this way? Interesting. Well, hold on. We actually haven't been in that place yet. Yeah, that reroutes the power. Yeah? You gonna pop out at me? Look, you can do that if you want, man. Okay. Oh, that was actually super effective. Because I was like, I noted that when I walked in. I was like, oh, if one's gonna jump me in here, he's gonna jump out of there. So I was like kind of ready for it. But then they just blew it open and nothing actually came out. So now I'm like on edge, like, oh, is something actually gonna come? Or is that just a really effective fake out? Now I don't know. Power nodes are how we're going to be upgrading things. Bronze semiconductor is probably a sellable item. If it's like the original game. A rare electrical component, sell at the store for credits. Yeah, okay. Very good. So, this is just a loot room. But the only way we could access it is if we set it on this circuit breaker. What the hell is this? I missed that before. Okay, so that's going to be a thing we'll have to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and pop a save. I have not had the chance to do that yet. There we are. Not sure how generous this game is about the checkpoints and whatnot.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Okay. Well, I was trying real hard to use those explosives, but my aim wasn't quite there. Did get one of them. Good news is we can save that one for later, I guess. Medium med pack. Listen, guys, I'm not on performance mode, alright? Which means I don't have all 60 of my frames. That's going to be my excuse for why I suck. Oh, hello. Yes. Come get me. How can I stop him and get more loot? There's not really much left of him. It's all coming back to me, guys. Like, how this game was the first to do so much of this stuff. It was so satisfying. Like, this was the first game really to do the whole, you know, what is it? What is the term? Diegetic UI? I may have just made that up. But basically meaning, you know, the whole, you don't have like an in-game. Oh shit. I don't know where you came from, buddy. But you are not welcome here. Shit. That dude dropped down from the ceiling or what? Also not sure like how effective the melee is. I think that's generally viewed as a last resort. Not something you should really rely on. But anyways, yeah, so there's no like visual UI. Like, as I don't know how to word what I'm trying to say. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, all of your UI as far as like your health and your ammo and everything is contained within the universe of the game. Like, it's on your character model. It's not like a menu or a piece of text over the game layout, you know what I mean? Where the hell does this go? They're letting me go pretty far off course here. I don't remember if this area is like in the original or if this is like a whole new thing I'm doing here. So, maintenance bay office doesn't have power. There's a power line going all the way over. Oh. Maybe we can power this door up by taking this elevator over here. Is the whole point of this just loot? Maybe like a little training area. Set up these explosive canisters and throw some enemies at you. Let you get a feel for the combat. Let you get a feel for aiming and how the enemies are going to be attacking you for the entire game. Really? You're dead already? You suck. Wuss. Text log. Yoshi Ishimura, Aerospace Engineering Department, Shuttle Repairs Invoice. Mission Day 2. Faulty 4 gyro. Replaced, now functional. Mission Day 3. Faulty 40 scope, still in repair. Mission Day 4. Damaged landing repulsors. Wow, they had so many problems over multiple days. Complete replacement, now functional. Damaged booster collar. Repaired, now functional. Engineer's notes. From Jay Wright, whoever that is. Yeah, they had a lot of problems. It sounds like they were happening before the outbreak even occurred. Well, it is an old ship, right? Okay. So now we have a circuit breaker here that has... Oh. So we can have 2 out of 3 lit up, but I suppose we've just turned off the lights? Oh, shit. Okay. So we can either proceed with the lights off, or we can not have the elevator powered up, but then we wouldn't be able to get back downstairs, I don't think. So we kind of have no choice. Oh, wow. That's kind of fucked. I'm running. I'm a little scared. He was right behind me. Get out of here, bitch. Okay, that was effective. It was. I'm assuming they can get down multiple floors. Yep, here he comes. On you. Ah, that's too late. Go down. Oh god, there's another one. Okay, they are coming out with a vengeance now. Holy shit. No, no, no. Ah! Dude, I, like, triggered something, man. Okay, automatic heal time. There we go. Oh, I didn't even get to look at what achievement I just got. I completely missed whatever it was. Hopefully that's most of them. Man, that's a pretty good change, man. That's effective. Okay. Data
Isaac,
board.
we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Okay. So now we have the data board. I guess this is something we definitely would have had to do eventually. Install the data board. Now this is green. Yeah, so we just kind of did this in a reverse order, I suppose. Text log, 2M Smith from J. Wright. Subject, poker night. Keeping this off rig link in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? JFW. I'm in, but can you not invite Pavey this time? I know he still blamed himself for Sarasi's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares, especially that one where he saw Sarasi up and walking around with half his head missing. And don't give me shit about it. I'm serious. It's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know? But my dad was sitting next to my bed, talking to me. Felt surreal. I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. Yeah, nightmares are a hell of a thing, man. I actually had, in my Facebook memories just the other day, a memory about a nightmare I had close to 10 years ago now. And it was actually probably the most terrifying nightmare I ever had. It was the kind of thing where I actually woke up with a scream like reverberating in my head. It was crazy. It was that powerful that it woke me up and I had like physical discomfort from it. And it's one of the only times that's ever happened in my life, so it was very memorable, you know? Alright, upgrade weapons and rig using the bench. Upgrade weapons, unlock new upgrades. Reset upgrades. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Let's read this whole thing. And we can improve the selected weapons or rig capabilities by investing power nodes in their upgrade graph. To gain access to unique upgrades and expand the weapons upgrade graph, bring upgrade parts to the bench. Oh, so the full path isn't available right away. Okay. And then upgrades can be reset at any time in exchange for their credits. That might be new, actually. I don't remember being able to do stuff like that before. Okay, so this is what we have access to originally on the suit rig. Right off the bat, we can get more HP. I assume we have to start here. Oh, look, this is where, like, stasis duration and stasis energy are upgraded as well, instead of having, like, a separate entry. Well, I guess they still could. We haven't even picked them up yet, so I really don't know. That's interesting that they're on this tree. Okay. And then on the plasma cutter, we can start off with damage. I'm assuming that I have to start right here, right? If I try and do this, no adjacent, no detected. Yeah. But what's interesting about this, so in the original game, this was a very similar system, except on these trees, you also had empty spaces that you would have to fill in to get to the real upgrades. And you had to kind of like make a choice about like, well, I'm going to have to spend 4 nodes just to get to this one upgrade I want. Or I could spend the same 4 nodes and get like 2 upgrades down this tree because there's less empty spaces to get to it. It looks like they're not doing that here, at least not on these initial parts, which is very interesting. But hey, I mean, we're definitely going to try and upgrade the plasma cutter as much as we can because I'm assuming that just like the original game, this is our bread and butter. Like, the other guns will probably be really fun to use as well. I'm sure they'll be fine. But the plasma cutter is like the thing, right? It's old, reliable. You always want to make sure you have a plasma cutter ready to go. And I'm going to play this game with that same mentality. But also HP would be really good to have as well. So we'll grab one of each. Okay, now at some point in this game, they are definitely going to have me get attacked as I exit the workbench, especially with how like slow and deliberate that was. Just pulling out of there. And I'm really not looking forward to it, but I know it's going to happen. Again. Okay. Come on over, buddy. I got something waiting for you. Why are there so many? Are we all good now? I think we're all good. It should be noted, guys, the plasma cutter does have this rotate functionality where you can shoot either vertical or horizontal shots. But I always found that it didn't really matter that much, to be honest. Whether you're shooting vertical or horizontal. Fuck me. You know, it kind of cuts off limbs all the same. And it's pretty effective either way. Because I don't think it really actually shoots that way. I think it just kind of acts like it does. But in reality, you're just kind of like... I don't know. It might be like more circular than a straight line. At least I think. Yeah, just the whole like reorienting the way you're shooting thing never seems super duper necessary for the most part. Alright, well, we got the data board, and I don't think there's much else to do back there. I suppose we could try consulting the map, which is actually kind of useful now. We just came from here. There's the upgrade room. I'm assuming that right there is the bench. Although the... Oh, here we go. Legend. Upgrade bench? Ah, there it is. It's like the last one. Yep, that is the map icon for the bench. So that's where we came from. I don't really see anything else useful on here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So yeah, I kind of just tend to keep it on horizontal pretty much the entire time because, you know, it just works. I don't know what else to say. I stick with what works. Alright. So we can throw the board in now, but I assume that we can't actually...
Data board reinstalled.
Yeah.
Error. Damaged tram on track. Contact maintenance immediately.
Right. So we did this a little out of order, I suppose. But now we gotta go replace the damaged tram. And that is exactly what we're going to do when we come back, guys. I'm going to take a break right here. I've actually had an audio crackle in my head for this entire recording, and I suspect it's my garbage headset dongle that badly needs replaced. I really hope it didn't come through in the recording, but I'm going to check that and get this video ready to go for you guys. And, yeah, pick up right here when we come back. This seems pretty good so far. Pretty much exactly what I was expecting. There's some fun new wrinkles, but it's very much the original game still. You know, not a whole lot of like crazy new stuff, just good modern renovations and additions, for better or for worse in some cases. But you know, that is what it is. I'm enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. If you are, do me a favor and like this video. It really helps me out, helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Leave me some comments as well and sub to my channel, of course, if you're not. You can also come hang out on my Discord server. Say hi to me. Say hi to the fellow couch potatoes. The link is in the video description below. And I hope to see you there. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Dead Space. Take care.